Hi there, it's Noelle CoStar here with NoWellness.com. And I know that we need to get talking about what the heck has been going on. There has been so much energy shifting for us, right? Last week, we had the very, very powerful and rare new moon with a solar eclipse. And we're coming up this week, this Friday, with the full moon and the lunar eclipse. And so I want to discuss a little bit what you might be feeling, because I know you're feeling all the feels. You know, if you have felt like crying, if you have felt on your emotional edge, this is, par for the course of what is happening right now. There's so much, like I said, if you caught my full moon reading that I did last month, I talked a lot about the past coming back up for people. And this phase that we've been in and of having that come to the surface now is having all of this powerful energy that we are having beamed down to us right now. And you'll know that because you will have been dreaming a lot this last week or so, I'm sure. And that's because we're being shown things that are ready to be transmuted. We're being shown things that are ready to be healed or left behind or dealt with. Things are coming up into our consciousness to be looked at and transformed in some way. And so this is such an important time to do that and to not brush it off and to not think, oh, I'll do it later. Right now is the time, because you might as well ride the wave of very powerful transformation that is happening here than fighting against it, because we will be transformed no matter what, okay? So this full moon that we are having is going to be in Scorpio, and there will be physicality to that. You will, like I said, be feeling all the feels, and you may be feeling sexual, you may be feeling creative, you may be feeling intuitive. You're going to be going all over the place with your emotions, and I want you to allow it and feel good about that expression. But I also want you to understand that rebirth, we just had Easter and everything, which a big, huge message in that is being reborn. And that to me is what this resounding message in these eclipses is that this is the opportunity. Every moment is an opportunity to be reborn. You get to decide all the time, every second, every minute, every day, what you're thinking about. If you want to think the same thoughts that you thought yesterday, so that you keep yourself staying in the same state, or if you want to think different thoughts and create something new, you get to be reborn anytime you choose to. The important thing is that you start being in the awareness of what is happening up here, what's going on in your mind. Because by doing that, that's the only place that transformation can take power, that it can happen. Because you're being clear, you're catching it, and then you're deciding deliberately to think and focus your powerful mind on something else. And that is how you transform your now into a different tomorrow, okay? So if you are looking to leave some bad habit behind, if you are looking to make change in your finances, if you are looking to create more love in your life, whatever it is for you that has been the thing that you most want to see transformed for yourself, I encourage you. It is so important to notice and understand what you have been thinking about on this subject. And now what is coming up for you that you can start looking at, that you can really go, I have thought that for long enough. I get to decide to think something new that serves me and my good. And by serving you and your good, you will serve others and their good in a much more powerful way. Okay, so the thing about being reborn that I want you to also understand is that if it can happen to you, it can happen to anybody. And so realizing that you can be fresh and new in each moment and that you don't have to hang on to yesterday, that you don't have to beat yourself up about yesterday, that you don't have to pay for all of the things that you did yesterday. I mean, maybe you do, but you don't have to. You can be reborn. And because of that, you can also understand that other people are being reborn all the time. Maybe somebody hurt you 10 years ago, and I hate to tell you, but they're not the exact same person. You might think they are. You might think they haven't changed at all. But one thing is for sure is that if that's what you think, your thoughts about them haven't changed at all either. So I want you to understand that all along the way, you get to release these old cords, these old thoughts that are connecting you to the past right now. And you get to decide to ride the wave of transformation into tomorrow. And I encourage you to really think about the things that fill you up at this time. And so I thought maybe, since we're having such powerful energy here, that I would do a little reading for your full moon lunar eclipse. So for the highest good, what do we most need to know about this transformation taking place? How can we use it to be most effective in our lives? We got the King of Cups. Like I said, spend time with family. Spend time really nurturing and nourishing yourself and the relationships around you. And get hyper-focused on healing those things, of feeling good about the people that you have around you and dealing with whatever issues that you might have. Because that's going to be how our hearts swell and how we're able to connect more strongly in the years to come. Because if you really, really, really start getting it, that we are all one, that we are all connected, when you hurt yourself, you hurt me. When you hurt somebody else, you hurt me. When I hurt me, you hurt. Do you get it? Like, we're all connected. So taking personal ownership of how you feel and what's going on up here in your mind is how you can most contribute. It's how you can most contribute right now. And then after that, how you can contribute to your life, to your family, to your career, to the community and world at large. All of that will unfold as a byproduct of working on what's going on here. Okay? I love you guys. I hope you have a beautiful full moon. And I want you to know that being reborn is not just for Christians. Anybody can do it. It's not about dunking your head in a water or anything like that. It's just about making tiny decisions in these little spots all day long. is making the tiny decisions to catch yourself talking in there and saying, no, 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 no. Let me recalibrate my inner dialogue. You got this big time.